Zone. Here's Martone. He's in. Shot. Scores! And the new captain in Brampton. Looking for number 2. Porter Martone. Centering pass. Scores! Angus MacDonell make it 2 for Brampton. To skate. Wheels in behind his net. Great pass ahead of the defenseman Silva. He's in. Scores! First as a steelhead for the overager, Spencer Silva. On the ice, enjoying some power play time right now. Martone, quick pass in the middle, looking for Van Volsen. Centering pass in front, scores! And that is number 1 for Carson Raikoff.
Last year, they were pretty good 4-on-4 last year as well.
Moving its way in. Looked like it could have been an offside, but Silva's going to get away with that one. Silva trying to get crafty right in front. They score! And that one will give Brampton a 2-0 lead. The 4-on-4 goal, east to west, a perfect setup play with the goal to put him back up 2. Back into their offensive end. MacDonell with it once again on net, wide of the net once again. Setup opportunity, Martone right in front, and there it is, the empty netter. And the Brampton Steelheads are going to take.
Long pass, blocked by Harding at center. Rehkopf picks up the puck, back to Martone. Martone with the lane, takes a shot, scores! Porter Martone off the bar and in.
Cuts off this Barry pass, and then it ends up in the hands of Porter Martone 2 passes later, and he's not going to miss those very often with lots of time and space and just a couple feet in front of the net. But
from Porter Martone, second of the season, Raikoff now carrying it in. Looks for Martone. Martone with it, decides to pass. One-timer, scores! Angus MacDonell, what a pretty passing play. And just like that, it's 2-0 Brampton.
Scored, and also the beneficiary of some more great Porter Martone play. A little toe drag move, and the pass is right.
From the half boards, comes back to the point. Passing it up, Harding. Down low to Raikoff. One-timer, Martone scores! What a shot, Porter Martone. Looked like it went off the crossbar and in. Shot here is, watch the setup. Raikoff from the corner, and Martone blasts it.
In Brampton, Ontario, and Finn Harding will drop it off to captain Porter Martone. Over on the left side for Rehkopf. Carson Raikoff scores! What a start for the Steelheads! Raikoff 16 seconds. Maybe time for one last rush here for the London Knights. Taken away. Here's the captain, shorthanded Martone. He scores! What else can you say? Porter Martone again. It's 2-0.
And this time shorthanded for the Brampton Steelheads. Porter Martone picks the pocket at
Joe. Steals the puck, moves in shorthanded, and he dekes past Wilmore. And now Martone. Raikoff scores! The duo back at it. It's Raikoff's second, and it's 3-0 Brampton.
The Steelheads are absolutely on fire to start this.
Say something's got to give this afternoon at the Meridian Center. Here's Porter Martone for Carson Raikoff. What a combination this is, and they score. Porter Martone, 18 seconds.
Martone's in motion. Carmiris will switch up with him. Here's Porter Martone, 2 goals on the day. Martone to Silva. Spencer Silva shoots and scores! Here to open the scoring. Martone with the 5-on-3, gets the zone entry. Finds MacDonell in the slot, he scores! Angus MacDonell on a 5-on-3 power play opens the scoring. Brampton's up 1-0. Martone and Raikoff, the 2 guys you want out there. Here's Carson down the right wing, plays it to the net, they score! Porter Martone. It's Harding, cross ice, Raikoff, good stop, and they score! It's Porter Martone, and this game is tied. And he's got it back behind the net. Another chance created by Epperson and Misa. Now a 2-on-1 for Brampton. It's MacDonell, feathers it through Martone, and he scores! Porter Martone reaches double digits, and it's 2-1 for Brampton.
attempt, and Martone has it once again. Martone being pressured by Tiller, now for Raikoff. Raikoff shoots, rebound in front of the net. Raikoff gets it again. Another chance, they bang away at it, and they score. First man back for the Steelheads. Raikoff off the boards for Martone. Martone corrals that with one hand and threads it ahead for Misa. Misa again for Raikoff, and he scores!
And now a break opportunity here for Martone. Martone right in, scores! Beautiful touch in tight by Porter Martone. A beautiful goal by a highly touted player. Martone through the seam, scores! Tic-tac-toe, and Luke Misa says thank you very much, Porter Martone.
His third point of the period. They don't get any easier than that. And the Brampton Steelheads just 1 for 12 on the power play in their last.
For the Storm, Martone in alone scores.
Martone, the speed, the skill on display yet again.
To be able to break the puck out of their own zone because they're floating that forward.
Battalion Captain Van Steensel is unable to clear the puck. It comes in right in front of the goal, and they score! Misa cashes in. 5 goals now in his last 3 games, and the Steelheads get one. Misa is in over the line, has his line mates with him. Here's Martone, and scores! Martone, chalk up another 13 on the season, and it's 2-1. Only Greer could make it. Here's a chance for the Steelheads. Ian scores! Relentless pressure, and Martone doubles down. He's got 2 tonight, and it's 3-2, Brampton.
Well, how about the poise there from Finn Harding? He recognizes the long change that you mentioned, and he slings that puck up to Carson Raikoff. Quick little entry. Martone over on the weak side, and he's able to pick that puck up, the puck a little bit.
Steelheads 5, North Bay 2. Centering pass comes in front. Oh, what a goal! Martone, it's hat-trick time, and that is a thing of beauty. 6-2.
This top line continues to outdo itself. Just picks up the puck in front. That shot was stopped. Rebound, they score! Carson Raikoff, and it's another point for the OHL's leading scorer, Porter Martone. Right in front, they score! What a pass by Martone and Luke Misa.
Good call, Ranch.
Silva near side. Martone steadies the puck, takes the shot, he scores!
Goal with under a second to go. Martone has to recoil that puck again. He changes his shooting angle. He just pulls it.
Silva moves it in for Martone. Couldn't quite thread it to his captain, though. Kept in there by Reed Gee, and he finds Luke Misa. Steelheads now in the offensive zone. Here's Martone. Throws it in front. Raikoff, he couldn't get the shot away. Might have got a hook on the hands there. Then he tried a far side shot. It was stopped. And there's a goal light on. I don't believe the puck actually went in, but a tricky chance there for Raikoff.
Yeah, it was a great play by Porter Martone to feed him that puck, and then Raikoff, you said it, a great chance in front, and now they're
back to the point. Silva to Raikoff. Down low to Martone in front, and they score! It's Jack Van Volsen on a pretty pass from Martone. Brampton's up 2-0. He sends it up to Raikoff. Brampton moving in. Here's Carson Raikoff moving in with a shot to stop by Hillebrand. Rebound in front, and they score! Luke Misa, front of the net, finally played to the corner. Now Martone sends it up ice. Carson Raikoff's got an empty net now. He scores.
Ever dangerous top line for the Brampton Steelheads. Misa centering Raikoff and Martone. There is already over 60 points between the three, and there's a couple more. Carson Raikoff backdoor, 29 seconds into the hockey game. It's 1-0 as the top line strikes again.
Moved over, mid-slot opportunity, working down, right in front, stop opportunity, and they score. Misa, power play goal, and we are knotted up at a 2-2 game. 14:31 to go.
Surveying his options, he'll go down low to Van Volsen, across, and they score! 3-0, Porter Martone on the power play. To stay with him, that forces a turnover. Porter Martone back the other way. Could be a 2-on-1. Martone, Raikoff, they score! Carson Raikoff! Work back to the point. Here's Gee, stop made, they score! Raikoff double dips, and it's 3-1 for Brampton.
Raikoff's second goal of the game, the Razor stays hot.
And how did that all start? Martone. Martone in front of the goal, he finds.
There's something happening here today. Don't miss out on this crazy.
And back underway here, Martone in front, and they score! Carson Raikoff. Still a 7-3 lead for the Steelheads, stripped by Porter Martone. Martone, Misa scores! 4 apples for Porter Martone. And Luke Misa's got his 12th of the year to make it 8-3.
Pick of Beamish, Raikoff tries to move it forward. Now Raikoff drops it back to Martone. His shot goes off of Bodine. They score! Right over to Luke Misa, and he scores his 13th goal of the season. Just
to 10-2 first here, as you see Raikoff tips it back to Martone. Martone's shot right on, and the rebound just goes right.
It was a bit of a glue guy on that group, and now bringing some of that experience over to Brampton. Martone centers out in front, scores! Great pass, great shot!
From in back of the net. Watch here, Misa down low. Martone beats his man, and then a no-look pass. Actually kind of snuck a look toward Raikoff, and then Raikoff, the Kraken.
The Elder back on through for Brampton, a nice move. Ends up back and behind the net, and the rebound chance put home by the captain. It's Martone, and it's a 2-1 lead for the visitors. Another draw up to Martone. Off the wall, he's beaten Willis. Back on through Raikoff. Bullseye. So they do work things out.
Knocked off Nemestikov, and Silva got in the way. Martone in alone. Here's Martone through the legs. He scores! How many times is this kid gonna pull off greatness? He does it again, and he doubles the Brampton lead. Another breakaway for the body Luchenko for it and put it down low. Raikoff, little touch pass there for Misa. Carson Raikoff has a 3-game goal streak on the line, and Misa will peel off on a change. On comes McGregor Richmond as Raikoff finds Martone. Porter shot, he scores! Second of the game for Porter Martone. And
30 in the period. Across it goes now, Silva. Pass deflected by Asadorian, though picked up by Martone. Sharp angle off the goalpost. Here's Raikoff. Back for Martone. Across they go. They score. Misa on the power play, an important one, making it 3-2.
Send it around. Von Richter pinches, holds it alive. Martone drags it to the middle, and he scores. Porter Martone with a drag and a snipe to cut the lead. It's 4-2.
And Porter Martone trying to show off some moves of his own right there, and you said it, dragging it. And
Luke Misa, and over to Martone, and Brampton gets the zone entry now. The captain Martone finds Raikoff, and they score! Back within one, Raikoff from Martone, it's 4-3.
And that's exactly what the Steelheads needed. They get the power play there after Adams and Lick.
Find Fibiger. Here's Fibiger leading the rush. Lefebvre, Martone, Lefebvre, they score! Brampton's
In, shoots, hit a leg in front, picked up by Nadeau. In comes Jagger. Drops it back. Oh, like a hard shot, score! Tipped by Martone, a power play goal!
To get it up and over Bravo. Look at this. Oh, that is well done. Right under the ball.
Carries it in. Porter Martone dragging it to the middle. Now he'll peel off and button hook. Martone still looking for a pass option here. He'll find Finn Harding. Harding now cuts around the defender. Harding moving in, scores!
They open the scoring. They are out shooting Kitchener right now 4-0. As there's a shot and a goal! MacDonell
worked down a little lower and then a backhand pass
for MacDonell. Angus MacDonell ready with goal. Angus MacDonell for Martone. Rehkopf for Raikoff, scores! Well, welcome back to Kitchener, Carson Raikoff.
Here's Porter Martone moving in down the right side. Martone around Turley. Now plays it back up top. Raikoff moving in. Great move, and he sent it wide. Takes over and finds MacDonell. Steelheads get the entry with 5 seconds left in the period. LeBlanc tried to send it wide. Martone, they score! Buzzer beater, and it's Von Richter who knocks it up at 2.
And the
center it, that one blocked away, and in the corner, Enright's going to try the other side now, but that's stripped by Martone, and he scores! A superstar play from the captain. He's got 3.
Up through center ice, left wing to Aspinall, and got it back for Richmond. Richmond gains the zone, right side Martone. Martone in front, Witkowski scored. Just like that, Kieran Witkowski ties the game. Posting in, and it's 2-2.
There's a shot there taken by Spencer Silva. Back to Martone. Slides it over. There's a shot coming. They score. Peterborough with the power play goal. And now down the other way. Raikoff gets it ahead. Martone to the goal. Shoots. He scores. Porter Martone says hello to the friends and family up in section 19. And just like that, we got ourselves a 3-3 hockey game.
Misa keeps the puck alive. Raikoff, Martone, Misa, score!
out of the corner, finding Porter Martone. Great hands to be able to corral that pass on the back.
Berg banked ahead, shorthanded opportunity for Porter Martone. MacDonell joins him. Martone waits, passes across, they score! Angus MacDonell shorthanded, and it's 1-0 for the Steelheads.
Angus MacDonell scores his 16th goal of the year, but Porter Martone shows his patience and his delivery with his 44th assist of the year. As he comes in on the 2-on-1, he's looking shot, fakes the shot.
Underway, MacDonell wins the draw, back for Fibbiger. He and Martone play catch, they'll go across to Finn Harding, a shot, he scores! Say no icing here, as Martone jumps on a loose puck, drags it around, MacDonell across, and what a save, they score! Martone cleans it up in front, and it's 3-1 Brampton.
And what a pretty passing play once again from this top line, getting on the board, and it's all started by Porter Martone along the wall. Nifty play to be able to pick that puck up, go through his legs. MacDonell with some good vision.
MacDonell couldn't catch up to it. Martone's on a loose puck. Back to MacDonell. Across, Raikoff shoots and scores! 2 goals for Carson Raikoff and a commanding 4-1 lead for the Steelheads. Up the puck finds Finn Harding, back to Martone, and now to Carson Raikoff. 2 goals on the day for Raikoff, shoots and scores! Penalty set to come to an end. Steelheads cash in on the major. Misa's got it now and shoots, and he scores! Five points yesterday, including his 100th career OHL assist. Tried to float that one through to Raikoff. It was blocked away. Hopkins, stripped by Martone. Shoots, score!
Quickly here, and it's all about his pursuit on the puck. He was relentless chasing after it in the corner after that puck.
And it's sent to the line and kept in by Fibbiger. Now MacDonell. Harding shoots, stop, score!
Then the puck winds up in the blue paint. Martone finishes it off.
Von Richter stayed with him. Now Martone, a touch pass to MacDonell as Brampton's top line looks for a counter. Porter Martone cutting in front, save, scores! Porter Martone backhanding this one in. Betts out to settle it. Stripped. Martone to the net. Misses wide. Witkowski scores.
Beauty out front, Villeneuve, but a better save by Ivan Kovic. Harding circles, passes it out front, batted, working it around. Martone in front, Raikoff takes a shot, Raikoff breaks through.
Martone digs the puck free, it hits the linesman's skate, that might have helped those. Now Fibbiger sets it up, gives to Harding. In the corner's Raikoff. Harding, he'll take the shot, scores! Martone, I think, got a piece on the way through. And if so, it's point number 80 on the season for Porter Martone.
Have their 1-0 lead. Martone, touch pass to Raikoff. He's in. Raikoff shoots, score! Carson Raikoff. As the Steelheads have been in complete control of this game. Misa score! Raikoff stop made. Martone follow up, bringing it to the front. He hit the post. Another shot that goes wide, and then Smith a drive. He scores! Now Van Volsen in the middle of the ice, over to Porter Martone. He'll get it out. MacDonell with an empty net, and Angus MacDonell puts the game on ice.
Blue line, Harding, Misa down low. Watch for the chip pass, and Martone shoots, he scores. Nebedev turned around, and Martone banked it off his shoulder in a power.
So now, up top to Finn Harding. Harding thought about going D to D. That fooled Chitteroni. In front, they score! Beautiful passing play, and it's finished off by MacDonell to make it 2-0.
And what a play there by Finn Harding. First looking at
Misa through the seam. MacDonell in front. He scores again. Martone to MacDonell.
Uh-oh. Now a break. Carmiris shot. Can't get it away. Backdoor. They score! Porter Martone on what appeared to be a broken play. Went to the back door. The puck was on his stick, and the Steelheads win this one in overtime. 2-1.
Rebound to Fibiger. Fibiger controlling at the half wall. Fibiger back to the point to Porter Martone. Martone with a shot, he scores!
I think that was tipped in by MacDonell.
Porter Martone with a shot, and Angus.
Here's Martone coming in. What a pass. MacDonell behind the goal, out in front. Martone shoots, he scores. Porter Martone saying hello to the fans in section 15, and it's 1-0 Mississauga. Head, but kept in by Misa to Porter Martone. What a pass. Across, they score. MacDonell on a beautiful pass from Porter Martone. That might stand as the highlight of the night.
MacDonell, penalty comes to an end. Raikoff, good save by Rehkopf. Steelheads 0 for 3, but still pressing. Raikoff, Martone scores! You could feel it coming. Porter Martone gives the Steelheads the lead.
And they finally find a way to get one past Ben Rehkopf. It's after the penalty ends.
Steve shut. Martone to the end wall, stick lifted. Misa off the board, save made by Leenders. Dove across the crease. MacDonell was there. It's sent back to the front, and they score. And Porter Martone, he and Lucas Moore got tied up after the goal went in. Martone scored from south of the goal line as he banked the puck into the net. And I don't think Lucas Moore battling Martone around the back of the net for the puck. Itashek tried to turn it back. Stolen by Martone. Shorthanded to his backhand. Scores. Porter Martone with a nifty move. It was just the Bulldogs were trying to maneuver to a second power.
For Luke Misa. Misa in with speed, working on lads, takes a whack there. Misa still has the puck, and he finds Smith. Connor Smith shoots through traffic. Rebound in front of the net. They score! Porter Martone jumps on the rebound. That's the other way. It's Raikoff. Raikoff moving in. Carson Raikoff swings it towards the goal. They score! Carson Raikoff slides it to the net. Porter Martone driving the goal, tips it past Betts. Harding, back for Raikoff. Raikoff, back now Van Volsen, throws it to the front again. They score! After a flurry of chances in front of the goal, finally Porter Martone.
The Steelheads made it back to 6-3. And the Generals added a power play goal here in the third. Here's MacDonell, hat-trick goal for Angus MacDonell. Takes a look, skates it to center, and Porter Martone will hit the goal post. Martone still on it, short side, they score.
Misa in front, Martone, saved by Oster. Harding in, shot in front, Oster another stop. Now Misa across, here's Fibiger, Martone in front, that one blocked away. Porter still has it, centers it, they score! Raikoff, 3-1.
And there's the power play coming through for the Brampton Steelheads. They held the puck down there almost the entirety of the man advantage. And then finally, Fibiger
Doesn't shoot, Raikoff in front, they score! Looking to the goal. Martone delays around the net now, and he'll go up top to Raikoff. Raikoff now with speed, shot, scores! Harding scoops it up as he switches spots with Misa. Porter Martone. Martone scores!
Absolutely needed on the power play, and who else? It's Porter Martone, the captain.
Raikoff's on the other side. To the point goes Misa. He finds Finn Harding. Martone, Raikoff waiting for it, scores Martone! Similar to last night, same spot on the ice, but a bullet over the other shoulder. Side looks for Raikoff, and it hopped over his stick. And Raikoff continues a battle with Owen Griffins that's been going on throughout this series. Centered out front, Misa the shot, rebound, they score!